A congratulations is in order for Future Hendrix. Future has officially scored his 11th #1 album on the Billboard Top 200 list. This is Future's third #1 album of 2024 alone. His project MIXTAPE Pluto sold over 129,000 copies its first week on the chart. If you remember, earlier in the year, Future dropped off back-to-back projects with Metro Boomin, We Don't Trust You, We Still Don't Trust You. The first album had the Kendrick Lamar diss that kind of set the tone and the energy for 2024. Kendrick and Drake maybe racked up a lot of the headlines, but be clear, Future is winning the war. Another #1 album from one of the most successful artists of all time, Future. Congrats to him. You know, Future continues to win in the game, and, you know, like most of the artists around Future's age, they're done, they're washed. A couple of them have went into executive land. A few of them keep trying to put projects out, but they can't sell more than 10, 15,000 copies. What's it about Future that allows him to age gracefully? I was listening to a Skilla Baby interview recently with the Big Facts podcast at the Revolt Network, and Skilla Baby had some interesting comments on Future's continued success. He said rap is a young game, but you got guys like Future that make a lot of these other dudes. Pretty much what Skilla Baby was saying was like, these dudes think they're gonna be Future, but they're not. Future's a one of one. He's cool. And when you look at guys like Future and Drake, their longevity is something that's just not gonna come around for most artists. If you still talking about being a kingpin at age 35, you know, it's not going to work out for you because your fan base is now probably around your age and they got jobs at this point and they got families now. Those days are gone. It's a young nigga game according to Skilla Baby. Ladies like Sexy Red are controlling the charts because they got a lot of the young chicks going crazy right now. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Skilla Baby is alluding to rap being a young dude's game, but there are artists like Future and Drake that continue to still do them. And I would add Jay-Z to that list, right? And you want to know what it is I think about artists like Future and Jay-Z? I would argue they are easily the two coolest artists in hip-hop. Like, it's cool to be the thought of Future. He has a great image. Future's content in his music still sounds like he's 20 years of age, but he's 40. He continues to talk about him being the breadwinner, him being a ladies' man, somewhat of a trick, but also not going for certain things. And I think his fan base has kind of time capsuled him around the age of 25. So no matter how old Future gets, because the content in his music is still the same, his fan base doesn't look at him as an aging artist. Imagine if Drake continued to rap about what he was rapping about on Take Care. I think fans would have time capsuled him right there. But Drake's content has changed. Cole's content has changed. Future's content has remained the same. And I believe Future and Jay-Z are easily looked at as the two coolest rappers of all time. Let me know y'all thoughts on the coolest rappers. Rap is a lot about your persona. What do you give the people? And those two dudes got the coolest hip-hop personas going. I would also add somebody like LL Cool J in that mix. He's got a really cool persona. What are other artists that got cool personas? I'm from Memphis, so Gotti's always had a cool persona to me. What are other artists that y'all see? Jeezy's got a cool persona. A lot of the young artists don't got cool personas to me. Kodak Black's got a cool persona. NBA Youngboy, sometimes quirky, but his fan base believes he's got a cool persona. Let me know y'all thoughts. This is a great conversation to have. Let me know some artists that got cool personas. They give off, I'm just cool, like you want to be like them. Now, I don't want to be like artists, but if there were artists I want to be like, you see these tall dudes like Jay and Future walk in the room, they got cool personas. Let me know your thoughts. Congrats to Future. Another #1, 3 times in 6 months. Bruh, stop. Go sit down somewhere. All right, y'all. The NFL season is here. Head over to Underdog Fantasy. Use my promo code Ferro. You can already make your picks for the entire season. Here are some guys that I believe are going to have great years. If your picks are correct, you're going to win a lot of cheese. Use my promo code Ferro. Tell me when you did it. I might even give you a free copy of Madden 25 or NCAA College Football 25.